Hello and welcome once again. Um, in the last video I made, I was talking about health facts, health hacks, and fun facts about health um, that will make healthy living more fun. So you have to watch that video because I don't want to go back to that again because there's so many things I need to share concerning health hacks. Now, another health hack apart from substituting ingredients is one thing that I mentioned was that you have to understand that the food in itself, the major ingredient in a food, is not what makes it unhealthy. Like donuts, for example, or cakes, for example, it's not that cakes are unhealthy, it's not that donuts are unhealthy, it's the ingredients and the cooking method that makes it unhealthy. You understand? Of course, some people will say if you change the ingredients and you change the cooking method, it's no longer donuts. But hey, if you call it donuts, it's your donuts, right? You can call it whatever it is you want to call it, but at least it will give you the same kick. So if you like donuts, for example, and maybe that has been like a bane for your health because you like it so much, you seem kind of addicted to the thing. Here is the thing that they do even in AA for Alcoholics Anonymous. You know that there is one thing I know that they do for them, right? It's that they don't just tell them stop drinking alcohol. They help them find a substitute that is non-alcoholic but tastes maybe like alcohol, has the same kick like alcohol, looks like alcohol. So they keep their wine glasses. The idea is not to remove the wine glasses and remove the wine decanters and stuff like that. No, the idea is to replace the content with something that isn't toxic, that is actually healthy, but gives them the feeling of, you know, yeah, like feeling that they get from drinking alcohol. So it's not that they drink it, it's that they have the feeling of drinking it, right? So it reminds me of what I read in a book titled Where There Is No Doctor. And they talked about some people that they believe that when they take injections, that is when they get better. They feel that injections are the best form of medicine, and there is nothing you can give them, even if the situation is just rest and drink water. They don't believe. So sometimes they might take that rest, they might take the water which their body needs, but because they don't believe in their head that that will work for them, they will still not feel better. So what some people say they do is that they give them injection of water. They just put water in injection and inject them with it because they don't really need any drug, but they have it in their head that if they don't take injection they won't be fine, and once they take that injection they will be fine. They'll be like, oh my god, they took injection and they are so fine. But the doctor and the nurse knows that it was just water. They say with this injection you must take water and you must rest, and they're like, yeah, sure, thank you very much. Yeah, right. Anyway, so I had to bring that in so you understand that sometimes the issue is not about the food, sometimes it's a psychological thing. You understand? So maybe you like your donut so much, whatever attachment you have for it, change the ingredients. Don't fry it anymore. You can bake it. You can bake donuts. You can air fry it if you're fortunate enough to have an air fryer. There are also these donut makers, like they, and most of them come with recipes. See, that's the thing. When you want to buy kitchen appliances, that is another health hack, which brings me to another health hack. Kitchen appliances. There are so many kitchen appliances out there. Juicers, for example, those are kitchen appliances that actually help you to stay healthy, that help you produce meals that keep you healthy. And because they know that people are not so into eating greens and not eating fried foods and all of that, the companies that produce these juicers and food processors and stuff like that, they bring it with a recipe book, and then they show in those recipe books, they give you reasons to want to use that thing, because they know that you might buy it and then just keep it there and not use it. And if you're not using it, they are not gaining anything. Do you understand? So they bring it with a recipe book. So they always usually include a recipe book in it, and by the time you look at the first two recipes in it, you want to try them out because they look so amazing. You'll be like, oh my god, I didn't know living healthy and drinking juices can actually be this fun. Bananas, mangoes, honey, oh my god, I want to try this. And then you try it and you get to use these tools until you probably need another one. So it's for their own benefit and yours as well. It's a mutually beneficial. Hello, please. Aha. I was actually boiling eggs, and eggs can burn, believe me. See, that's another health hack. Instead of frying your eggs, you can boil it. It's easier. Just rinse, put in water, boil. Use the water to use the hot water. Drain out the hot water in your zinc. That way it boils, melts the whatever it is that might be clogging in there, boils everything down. So yeah. But if you must fry your eggs, since I was talking about eggs, if you must fry your eggs, use little oil, add vegetables to it. You might want to stir fry. What I do is that I stir fry my vegetables. I cut it into little pieces. I make sure they are of different colors. Sometimes it might be peppers of different colors. It might be cucumbers, peppers of different colors, cucumbers, whatever vegetables I can find, carrots, so of different colors, greens, purple. Oh, do not forget the onions, and maybe add some tomatoes to it. So in a way, it's like you can actually use salad to fry your eggs. Yeah, you can make salad and then use it to fry your eggs. Or you can use the hard vegetables that are not salad, but the combination is colorful. So you stir fry with garlic, with hot pepper, a little bit of it, and maybe coconut oil, maybe avocado. For example, you can use avocado, you can use olive oil, whatever is the healthiest fat that you can find, easily have access to in your environment, wherever it is you live. You add it to it. It could be shea butter, cocoa butter, whatever your taste is, right? It doesn't have to be over processed vegetable oil, so to speak. So you add a little bit to it, stir fry. When you're stir frying, there is little oil in there, right? So you stir fry the vegetable. When it's done and you've added your spices and your herbs, then you now whisk in the egg. Actually, when your vegetables are much, you have a feel of eating more eggs, right? Instead of eating 2 eggs, 3 eggs at a time, just 1 egg and lots of vegetables will do the job. Stir fry the vegetables. Add, once it's done, to your, as you like it, maybe overdone, maybe crisps, however you like it. You will have whisked your egg. You will have added a little bit of salt to it, or maybe garlic. Garlic is a bit salty, so if you can have the time to mash garlic, that would be better. And you add maybe a little bit of pepper, a little bit of maybe nutmeg. You understand, a variety of stuff like that, just a little bit. And then you whisk it properly and you pour it in the stir fried vegetables, and you just turn down the flame. You just pour it on it, make sure it goes all over. Then you turn down the flame and let it cook. So usually it gives you the taste of partially boiled and partially fried egg. That's what you have. Of course, if you want to make it much, you want to increase the volume to give you a taste of I'm eating lots of egg, you can always make pancakes. You can make vegetable pancakes, like stir fry the whatever your vegetables like I just described. Then you can what can you do now after stir frying the vegetables? You can add flour. Yeah, you can add flour. You can add whatever flour you have that is healthy, be it rice flour, be it oatmeal, oat flour, the healthy, wholesome flours, whole flours, not processed, refined flours. So whole flour, I don't know whichever one that is in your region, what is whole, nothing removed, just grinded to powder, food like that. And then you mix it, you whisk it in with the eggs, right? Of course, you may have to add a little bit of water to it to make it not too watery, thick. Like, the consistency is not too thick and not too watery, so you have to add water to it little by little and whisk it properly. So once you are doing that whilst you're stir frying your vegetables. So when it's slightly done, because of your added flour, it needs more time to cook, you turn down the flame, you pour in the flour and egg mixture on the pan. You can decide to just stir once, right? And then lower the flame and then let it cook properly. You lower the flame, let it cook properly. You understand? And once that is done, believe me, you will eat it and you would feel like I have quite a few recipes I can share with you. You would feel like you're eating lots of egg, and by the time you eat only that, you're full, because it has vegetables, it has flour, it has egg. So it's whole meal plus egg plus protein and plus vegetables. You're full. You don't need to add anything to it. You're full. So I'll just stop there for now, and I'll see you some other time, and take good care of yourself and stay healthy and be an optimistic health enthusiast. And you believe me, ideas will come that wouldn't even give you the least interest in going back to what you used to eat, because right now you're having the best time of your life when it comes to food. Shalom.